Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is the first episode of our newborn podcast, which we for now are calling Short Break, but it may change in the future.
Yes.
My name is Aslıgan and our team is comprised of 3 people, but in the future we may host some guests. My name is Aslıgan and it's time to introduce you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. So, as Aslan said, this is the first chapter of our podcast, and my name is Parviz, and our next participant is
Jawahar.
Isla is host.
Thank you for introducing me. I introduced myself, yes, and I think we would have a great topics in the coming episodes, and here we go, and we will start today as a 3 participants, and as you said before, we can host some guests in the future. So let's start the topic.
Yeah. What is the first topic that we're going to discuss in this episode?
So our first topic is: do we really need a university degree to succeed in our life? What do you think about it?
Great topic, yes.
Don't you want to paraphrase it?
Before speaking to the main point, can we illustrate some kind of things that are some examples of this topic? I mean, how people can go university, how they make a career without university, before our opinion. Giving our opinion, yes.
So you mean we're gonna name some people who did not go to university and succeed?
Maybe, yes.
And some people who went to university and succeeded. Some people, for the people that went to universities that have university degree and succeeded in their career, include Donald Trump, the president. He's the president for the 2nd time right now. And the other one, who? Mark Zuckerberg from Harvard, although he was dropped out in the last year, in the 4th year of his university education. And Bill Gates, some billionaires. And if you know, you can name some.
Okay. There are so many people who graduated from the top universities from the world, and they earn their career path with so much knowledge that they earned from the university. But I think there are so many people. I mean, plethora of people that or didn't get any educational background, but they made it with their own discipline. Yes, it's possible that, Okay, we are going to hear your point.
My point. So, to tell the truth, I don't have that much information about that, and let me say something. Last year, when I took an IELTS exam in my writing test too, there was a topic like that. The topic was, the question was, do you think the success,
Do you think luck?
Luck. The luck is the key of success. But in that essay, I said that I don't think so, because if people don't work hardly or don't try, don't struggle, they rarely get something.
Achieve, yes.
Yes, achieve something.
So we're giving our main opinion on this topic now.
Maybe some later in the conclusion.
No, what we're talking now.
We will discuss, about this.
No.
Before
What
giving
are
our
we doing
opinion.
right now? What are we doing right now?
We're discussing, yeah?
What? Discussing what?
Discussing the topic.
What topic?
You want me to name it?
Yes.
Is university life, university
But-
education is
But
important?
you said before that we will discuss some example or something.
Yes.
What did you mean by examples? Some people.
The life of the successful people, or maybe like that, or some career passes.
I guess it will be great if we discuss about it after the main point, because it would complement our main point.
Let's make it.
Because you may say that university is not necessary, but I say necessary, and then we name some people who who graduated from university and succeeded or something. Just examples. So, what is your main point? What is your opinion?
From my point of view, I observe the university as a place for connection, networking, and a source of knowledge. I think it's some kind of stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't go university. I didn't go university. I'm still a school student, but I have some points of mine to give about the university. As I said before, university is good for students who are going to earn some knowledge and build their own career path. But in that sense, you can. It doesn't mean that you can build your career path without university, because we have seen some kind of experiences or examples of this kind. Because let me give some examples. Maybe Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India,
Is he still in charge?
Yes.
Yes. Is very in charge. Yes.
Very in charge. Very in charge.
Okay, I know him very well because he didn't attend any Ivy League universities. We know some kind of Ivy League university attendants who is very highly regarded in global place. As you enumerated, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, or Bill Gates. But as well as them, Narendra Modi is also very highly regarded and is in charge of the entire India. But he didn't graduated from any top universities. I mean, it can be done without university.
If you paid attention to his words when he was talking about the university, he described it and said it's a place of networking, but he didn't say it's a place for studying. If you paid attention, because some of my friends, some of my relatives who are studying in university, all of them thought that it's a place for studying, but when they get there, they realize that it's not, especially in Uzbekistan, the university is not it's not a place for studying, it's just a place for making new friends. No, I can't say it's a wasting.
You don't learn, just make friends.
Yeah.
Networking.
Networking.
And some experience, life experience. You will be free.
But university is made for source of education.
If you want to study, university is great. But if you don't want, you just make friends and go waste money.
Let's just say we see university as this way, because universities, as I said before, are made for source of knowledge and building a career path, building a networking system. But it's us, students, who make this worse, I think.
So, what is your opinion? Is university necessary to succeed?
What can I say? I see university as a good place for succeeding, but it's not required for success.
You don't have to have university degree to succeed.
But it is good if you attend.
Yeah. What is your opinion?
I think
You agree, I agree. We are all intelligent people. Write in the comments.
I think he's right because not all jobs require university degree because something like that is, for example, being a teacher or preparing students for IELTS exams. There is a stereotype in Uzbekistan.
You always talk about dialogue. What's your score? That our audience.
7.5 from reading.
Oh,
Wow.
what about overall?
It's a good job. Overall, I don't want to talk about it.
We understand, yeah.
If you want to know, pay something. Oh.
So there is a stereotype in Uzbekistan, especially
Subscribe for premium.
especially among girls. Almost all the girls in Uzbekistan want to enter the Tashkent State Language University in order to become a teacher.
International languages.
Yes,
Foreign language.
Yeah.
but I think it's not necessary because, for example, when I was younger, I wanted to become an IELTS instructor, but
But when you were younger, did you know about IELTS? I,
No,
for example,
no.
did not know about IELTS.
I didn't.
I was 8th grader.
I didn't know, but I wanted to become an English teacher. Yeah,
That's vicious.
and I also thought
So you
that.
thought, I want to be something. That something is IELTS. Okay.
I also thought that I must get a university degree in order to become a teacher. But as I grew up, I realized that I don't really need this a degree because if you got a good IELTS result, you can be a teacher or. Nowadays, people are even teaching without IELTS.
Maybe that person is watching us.
Yes.
Did you
Maybe.
think about it?
You mean
Right.
you wanted to enter the university for becoming a teacher?
Yep.
Yeah.
In
But,
your
it is-
When I was a child.
Yeah. It's a great.
My opinion is, if you can't go to university, go there. Just get that degree, get that university degree. If you can't afford it, if the university is good place, I mean, it doesn't have to be great, one of those top Ivy League universities,
Yeah.
but it still gives you the same knowledge and same experience as them. Then you need to go there. I highly suggest it. But I don't say as well that it is required, but it is far better to go to university.
Yeah.
It's my opinion. But there are some universities in Uzbekistan, as I talked about in the previous episode. We didn't publish
But
it.
this
We
is the first
didn't publish it. It was the first video recording. So
prototype. Yeah.
yep.
Prototype.
That's it. What's prototype?
Прототипалigi biron narsani
Mac-
yasama
Mac-
varianti.
Ah.
Yasama varianti.
Right.
Chiparlazet.
If university can give you like system to succeed in life,
Yeah.
then that's a good university. Then it's almost must to go to university, in my opinion. If university can give you system and resources for you to succeed. For example, in Uzbekistan universities, I don't think so because almost every one of students in Uzbek state universities, I don't know the private ones. I also think that private ones are not that good. But almost all of them say that university is not a place that they imagined it to be.
Yeah.
Before you go to university, as they say to me, you think that university is a great place. You go and study and learn a lot of things, learn things that can be beneficial for your career. For example, if you want to be a teacher, then they teach you how to teach. You will
Your
learn how to
experience.
teach. But as we know, universities sometimes cannot give what it actually takes to be a successful in a particular career. For example, we don't need an only mathematics, high-level mathematics for a student who want to be teacher, who want to be an English teacher.
Yeah.
But they teach it in universities in Uzbekistan to everyone. But as far as I know, there are some universities in the world. I'm so interested in American ones, but they have flexibility. You can go and sit in I don't know, I can't guarantee for all of them, but for most of them, you can go and sit in auditorium or something, in whatever courses that you want. If you want to take math, then you go and get math.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. And you don't have to get accepted to one major. You can change it in later times. For example, I'm not sure about my career, but I think that I'm gonna go with CS, computer science, but I'm not sure. I can change it in the future.
Yeah.
For example, as you can see, university can give me what I need. Can give me like clarity, who I want to become in the future.
Yeah.
It is also one of those good things, one of those great things. Because if I don't know, if I'm not accurate, I'm not sure who I want to become, and I'll be like a sheep.
Among lions.
Without realizing, what I mean is that if you can go to a good university, you must go there.
Yeah.
If you're homeless, just buy a home. It was like that.
It's like,
You mean in the youth career, it's an option. You know, it's from your talk, from your saying that it's option. University is option. You know, it's up to you, entirely up to you, that if you take this option or not. But it would be very great if you take this option. Yeah?
what I mean is that if you go to university, it's far better to succeed in it.
Yeah.
If you don't go to university, it's harder than going to university. For example,
It's a tool. Yes.
it's like a thing that makes it easy for you to succeed. Not something that guarantee something, but can. Like what I was saying. If you, it just makes easy the process.
But what do you think about this idea, particularly in Uzbekistan? To be honest, in Uzbekistan, and most people think that undergraduate,
Bachelors.
graduated people with university degree are far better than who did not study in university
did not go to university, yeah.
and they give their girls, daughters, for people who graduated rather than giving them.
It's a good question. It was a good
What was the question?
What's your opinion about this? It is their opinion that people who graduated from the university would think better than who didn't graduate.
It's just a stereotype, which means that it's not true, but it's
Both of
something-
your opinion, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
After me.
Yes, yes.
Sorry if I become rude.
No, you didn't become rude because
become rude. Forget.
I forget to
Forgot.
mention that it's both of your question.
So what was
Question both of your ballet.
Please don't swear. It's a podcast.
Pardon my French.
We just cut this part, although this sentence.
Xullas, o'qigan
I got it.
This question
It's just a
for
stereotype.
both of you, yes.
It's just a stereotype. You cannot say that someone is more intelligent by just, for example, if you see two people, one went to university but one didn't. You can't say that the one that did not go to university, does not have university degree, is less intelligent than the one that went to university, because university does not guarantee anything. You can just zigzag the entrance exam, then you will enter the university sometimes. But there are some people who don't choose to go to universities, but they want to get experience. They want to get experience by working, for example. For example, in Paris example, if you don't go to foreign languages state university, but if you become a teacher, you will learn far. It's your time. It's your turn.
Okay, next.
I totally agree with his opinion. And for example, let's say two people. For example, I can give you example from my life. Some years ago, my uncle, who graduated university and got a bachelor's degree, was building a house. Let's say building a house.
Can you specify which university?
I don't know.
Okay.
But he has a bachelor's degree. He graduated.
Good.
And I have also the neighbor who is he didn't study in university, but he's a master of his work and he's a builder. And my uncle didn't know what to do, even how to build a house. But when
He graduated from architecture.
Yeah. Seems so.
But when my neighbor came, he gave such good opinions, such good advice that
And the ones that graduated from university just listening and taking notes.
he's taking notes. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that okay, if you're not going to study in university, just you must become the master of your work.
That proves my first point.
Yes.
Well, what was my first point?
With your
I think it's not really that necessary to to get a degree, but it's necessary to be the master of your work.
I remember
it
my first point.
It doesn't matter.
I remember my first point. If university is good, then go there. If it doesn't teach you something that you can actually use.
Yeah. It would be only the waste of time.
For example,
and
your
money.
uncle learned about high-level mathematics in university.
I guess.
please, but excuse me, but I disagree with your opinion.
Why?
Because with all the respect to your uncle, it's your uncle's fault, you know?
Yeah.
Why?
He didn't study in
He studied in your
campus,
But he graduated. It's university's fault. But he graduated.
No, it's
No.
not about. It's not. For example, the way he studied doesn't involve the.
Actually doing something.
But it's a, how can I say, the last 2 years in the university curriculum, you have a curriculum, sorry, curriculum, you have a practical study. You go the places that they actually built there.
But I didn't.
So you
say-
think it's his uncle's
Yes,
fault? But I think
completely.
it's university's fault.
Why?
Because if his uncle did not study something and did not know anything, how did he graduate?
You both are not understanding what I am saying. I didn't say. I didn't say he graduated the architectural
But
university.
So
Let's-
he graduated
let's-
from
let's-
mathematics and you expect him to build a house.
Yes.
What? Then you are dumb. Your uncle is not.
it's your fault,
Why it's
It's not his uncle. It's not his university. It's your fault.
Why?
Alright.
Why it's my fault?
You're talking about mess.
What did he study at university? What was his major?
Let's take, for example, mathematics.
You don't know.
I don't know.
So you are expecting as
How you
someone who
expect,
who studied
mathematics-
mathematics at university to build a house? He did not graduate from architectural university. But I would guarantee even if your uncle had graduated from architectural university, he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't be able to do that.
No, I completely disagree.
The main reason, listen to me, guys. The main reason why I told this opinion, this example, was only I suggest you to become the master of your work. It doesn't matter. For example, that.
But your
Yeah.
example was shitty. It was just a piece of
One point. Why you come up with the idea that your uncle
Uncle's
graduated from the university? Just say it.
For example, don't include your uncle, just someone who graduated from architecture university. Just give that example. That proves my first point, as I said before. My first point, I remember that. that was if the university is good enough to teach you the practical skills that you can use in your career, when you actually do what you want to do, your major, then go to university. Please check the university before actually getting into that.
Actually, the main character was not my uncle. Character was
Well, your neighbor.
But
even
you are
though-
comparing someone who
Yeah.
is actually.
He got the point. He got the point. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Because his uncle, his neighbor, didn't graduate. Yes. Didn't
Yeah.
yeah.
he didn't study. Almost he didn't study in school. I can say.
That uncle, that neighbor.
Yeah, but he has a good brain. Let's say. Music.
Brainac.
Yeah.
But still, why you include your uncle?
I'm talking to you, brother. The main character is not my uncle. It's just.
Your uncle is taking notes. Why do we need that?
60% of the entire story about your uncle.
Brother.
But I have a point. One point, a strong point.
Your uncle also did not graduate from what?
We have come up with the idea that who is better, undergraduated or graduated?
No,
No.
I guess.
You're giving the wrong question, man.
No, I guess you don't understand undergraduate and graduate.
Yes.
Just explain it. You know that, or
Okay.
should I explain it?
Definition is graduated. I mean, who studied in university and graduated and have a degree or
So you
diploma.
think undergraduated did not graduate from university?
Yes.
It's not like that. Undergraduate means as someone who studied bachelor's. But graduate means someone who studied magistratura.
Sorry for this.
He
Sorry
did
for
not
the
graduate, Master's degree. I mean, graduate means master's degree have person.
misunderstanding. Sorry.
Alright, that's fine.
I mean, my question was, but
Who is better?
with
Just
what I can say, with the misunderstanding, you understand, yes? Good. My question was, who is better, graduated person or a person who didn't study anywhere?
Is I talking about my uncle?
your uncle is not. What was the question?
What?
It does not mean
No. Let's.
just going to
listen
university or not going to university does not mean that someone is better.
Yeah, he's giving the
He's
wrong
just-
question. He's
just-
giving the wrong
Actually,
question.
let me give you. let me give my opinion. Disprove that.
From the point of the pupil, I mean, people are into
From the point of people, it is ones that graduated from university
will be better son-in-law.
should be better, not.
No.
But going to university or not going to university does not mean that someone is more intelligent or less intelligent. It's experience
No.
that matters.
I have a point about that.
He's talking about the
Can you give me
opinions
time
of
to
Uzbek
explain?
people.
But you just stopped and asked that. So that's the reason why I'm.
Man, I defined the question now. I didn't give
Give
you
your
a point.
opinion. Give your opinion.
Thank you. Okay. My point is that, it would be possible that a graduated person would be better because most people, the people have a point. They have come up with a reasonable idea because throughout the curriculum or something, what I can say, experience of studying for entering university, they can gain knowledge. They can gain knowledge. They study. They
During university or before?
they brainstorm.
Listen to me.
They
Brother.
crowdsource.
No.
They may.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
They gain a knowledge.
Before going
A
to
level of-
during the university.
Before.
For entering university,
Get it out, right?
they have to gain knowledge, a particular level of knowledge to enter the university, and with this knowledge, it means they are intelligent.
No.
Some
Not
kind
I have some
Stop.
some points.
I didn't finish.
Alright.
Hi, brother.
You never finish. You never finish. You
My-
forgot it.
you know, they have to gain a knowledge, they have to gain a particular level of intelligence to enter the university. It's a requirement, you know. So this is better than not preparing for, you know.
No, listen to me.
Now listen to it.
Listen to me. It may take 2 years or 3 years.
Sorry,
No.
sorry, bothering, but did you get my idea?
Yes, I got you. But for example, it may take 2 or 3 years maximum to prepare for university. But when you
Some people
enter,
prepare for university for their entire life.
no, I don't mean no, especially 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
For example, but when you enter the university, you stop studying.
Then you just forget
The man who didn't enter university will gain experience.
Real world.
True.
experience.
Yes, experience.
But
He,
now,
But
There's
not
another
all of
one.
them. But not all of them. Yes?
no, not all of them, but not all of the people hardly prepared for university also.
I mean, who will enter?
now look, in order to get into university, you don't have to learn architecture. You just learn mathematics and what is the second? Physics.
Physics, maybe. I don't
That's
know
not
exactly.
real world knowledge that you can use in. You can just with that knowledge you can't do anything. You
Do
can't.
you think you are equal with the people?
Yes. Because now look, you don't have to know the what's the limits, some high level math topics that you learn in the 11th grade to work as an home builder, for example.
In the process of learning, you will get some kind of
When you
idea.
prepare for university.
You will prepare your mind. You know, you boost your mind.
But you don't use that man during university.
Yeah. As I said, brother, listen to me. It may take you only study for let's say 5 years,
Okay.
including preparing for university and in university, maybe in first and second grades.
Yes.
But the people who didn't enter university, he will gain the experience till the end of his life or till the end of his career. And I believe that the man who didn't enter university, or who only gained the experience, will know more about his job than the person who only studied about it but don't have enough experience.
I mean, your point is very true, completely true. It's perfect. Too true. I mean, from the point of the pupil,
Extremely.
from the point of the pupil, graduated person or pupil,
You're talking from the view of other people. What's your opinion?
if you give me time,
What's your?
I will
Just leave it
explain.
at that.
I will explain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
From the point of the pupil, you are interrupting, and I'm beginning.
I'm just silent.
You're interrupting in the middle of the talk, you know, and I'm beginning
I
from
didn't
the
say
point.
anything.
Forgive us, brother.
You're interrupting yourself.
Just go ahead.
I'm not interrupting myself. You're
No,
interrupting.
stop, bro, stop.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay.
Let's be
Some people think graduated people would possess some kind of intelligence that they would build a good family life. They would understand each other they would understand the significant other. They would understand the family matters. They would have an experience of shortage in education gaining. They would have an experience of poverty in educational gaining. You know?
Open-minded, just
Yes.
general knowledge.
Yes, for example, you know, what can I say?
I don't know.
Graduate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Thank you, I don't know, or
Huh?
thank you. He
Yeah,
said thank you. Or...
Thank you. Just like Mane, who was that?
No, he's talking like
He's-
no.
Ah.
Listen to me. If your direction is mathematics, if you study mathematics, you'll get on well with your family.
No, please don't swear. Thank you. He said thank you. Look,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you.
Very familiar. Yeah.
You just think that the ones that went to university are more open-minded.
Yes.
They have more general knowledge.
Yes.
But
they would
do you think
understand
that someone who
background.
did not go to university cannot be open-minded? So
No,
yes.
I didn't say that.
What did he say? What did he say?
If you heard the man,
I give them half point.
the man who wrote a book about how to strengthen the family, divorced.
Yeah. Maybe.
Some psychologists are psychopaths.
Did you get my idea? Please.
Yeah, we get.
Don't
but
torture me.
You are not getting your idea.
You don't know what you're talking about.
From the beginning of the podcast, you are giving the wrong questions, bro.
I give the reasonable question.
And we gave the reasonable answers. But you did
What
not accept
answers?
that.
You. are
What was
talking
your
about-
question?
You're talking about another topic.
What was the
In
question?
short, what is your question?
My question is it true? Is it true, in your opinion, that most people think graduated people are far better for their daughter to marry them?
Yes, I do think so. That's the question. I do think that people think like that.
Why?
Because
Because it's
think-
like it's stereotype.
Because
I can
when-
see it in
when
my
I say-
life.
When I say why to him, he talking about the experience.
You didn't
I-
ask me about that.
I asked you-
Your
said-
question was about two people who went to university and who didn't go. But you're now saying that from the people's views, from the point of view of people. But in the last question, you did not say that.
Yeah, he's right. You didn't say that.
Sorry. That's
Maybe
my question. Now.
because maybe it was our fault. We interrupted him and he
okay.
forget about
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because in Uzbekistan we have the stereotype that the man without the university degree
Cannot marry.
cannot marry, but they cannot get a
Be a good husband. Yes.
not be a good woman, but
Husbands.
husbands.
Sorry. Okay.
They think that they can't even find a good job or find high-paying jobs.
That's
High-paying
not a
jobs.
stereotype.
It's completely true.
No,
In the sense
no,
of
it's stereotype, but
Why
in order
is-
to marry, you need to have a job to provide your family.
Yes.
But it does not mean that you have to have university degree to get a job.
Yeah, I'm
If
talking.
you have a job, no,
But
none
it is-
of those
but-
fathers will not give.
But it's easier. Yes.
It's easy. Easier, but it's easy. It's like that in Uzbekistan.
Yes.
In Uzbekistan.
I say
From,
Uzbek people,
from the
yes.
global perspective, if you don't know what to do in that job, you don't just get accepted to job with your diploma.
Like Costa said,
Your experience matters.
Şükürler.
Бассам подкаст bo'ldi shekilli. Ketdik. Nima o'zga oldi?
Qankro yurib qo'yaylik hozir. Okay.
You are the editor of our team.
like Costa said.
Concept.
Consta.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We will hear everyone's opinion. Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Even concept.
Like Consta said, Kasb Muhammad Universitet nima?
Muhim.
Yeah. Kasb Muhammad Universitet.
Muhim.
Ne?
What was lyrics?
Kasb Muhammad diplom kuchliroq bo'lsin. No, in Uzbekistan we have this kind of stereotype that even if you don't know about
Don't be intelligent.
No.
Do have some great diploma.
Yeah,
Why you consider it stereotype?
It is stereotype.
because it relates to your question. Bro,
Yo,
I'm
why you
answering your
consider
question.
this stereotype a stereotype?
Because
Because
it's stereotype.
Because stereotype means something
I
that
know
people
what
think
it- what
true,
it-
but actually it's
I
not
know
true.
what it means. Why he
Give
considers
me
it?
opportunity to talk.
Okay, explain.
It's stereotype because you can be rich and you can buy a diploma, university diploma, without going to university. If you are rich enough, you can do that. But you can't get experience with money.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is stereotype.
But after the graduation, you will have a job. It is 90%, complete job.
But
Job will give you
Experience.
financial independence from your family.
but without
constant-
you go to university
constant
4
wages.
years.
And constant
Without,
wages.
if you don't go to university, just work 4 years, then you have more experience and you have more financial freedom.
Which work are you mentioning? How kind of work?
But for example,
Without university
bro,
graduation.
listen to me. The
Every single
university
one, you can
may
do it.
guarantee you the work. For example, your university may guarantee you the work, but it doesn't guarantee you that you will.
I will do that work.
No, you will hold this. For example, let's
Position.
say position. You will hold this position for your entire life.
But it can mean sometimes.
No.
If you
For
are rich
example,
enough, is that?
if you graduate university, you enter there. For example, a good job, a high-paid job, but you don't know anything about your job. You may work for.
Or generalizing. Why you're considering every graduate pupil as a
No,
how can I say, as a
Illiterate.
dumb, a dumb.
No,
I don't consider
we are
that.
talking about some of them. We are not saying about all of them. But you are saying
You're
all of the
completely
people who
generalizing.
didn't
You
study
didn't
university.
may, you could, would. You're talking about they will.
I didn't say what I said before. I don't know which. It was the second or third point of mine. That going to university or not going to university does not mean anything. It's it's experience that matters. I said it.
Okay.
Much.
But
Before.
if you paid attention to his words from the beginning of our podcast, he's
giving-
he's talking that the people who get the degree is good, the people who didn't get is dumb. He's talking he's talking like that.
I didn't say that kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to provide some good environment for us to talk because for our podcast to be interesting. In podcast because you need to have two opposing ideas. He's the one that is that's giving the second idea.
What? The? In which part of the podcast I said
Yeah. He said it so many
graduate
times.
people is intelligent and not graduated people are dumb.
In
Which part I said?
Let's listen to me. In what part of this podcast I said the graduate people are dumb? When I said that?
When he said that.
What? Now,
So in this one, he didn't say anything.
just now,
just said-
he told that I said this. Just he said from the beginning.
But he did not say it.
I didn't say it.
No,
What was the
you are
question?
talking. You are giving the question. Is the person who he got degree is better than the person who didn't? I said that no.
I said from the point of the people.
Bro, listen to me, brother.
And we said yes. From the point of people, it's true.
No.
From the point of people, it's true. But from point of us, it's not.
You're not people.
You mean, bro?
People. I'm a person. I'm a person. They are people.
Okay.
They have stereotype.
You didn't provide any evidence to support your idea.
That is uncle. That is uncle. He's a great.
Be reasonable, please. Give a solid.
For what question? For what question?
What is called? What's called a person who
I
fixes
returned my
cars?
question 5 times.
How is it called to a person? How a person who fixes car is called?
No.
What was that?
Huh?
A person who fixes cars.
Mechanics.
Mechanist.
Mechanic. If you work as mechanic.
Mechanist.
Mechanist. for 4 years without going to university, you will learn much more things than going to university. I guarantee
You are observing the things from the workplace perspective. You know, I'm talking about the mind. You know,
Mine?
ethics. This process, not love. Please.
No, brother, I can
No,
say,
please,
I can
You're
tell you
giving
that
3 questions in one.
Listen to the end, please.
no,
He's giving 3 questions
I'm
and,
not-
and wants one question. One answer.
no, bro.
I'm not giving questions. I'm explaining. You interrupted me again. from the working ethics, it's true. Yes, you will have experience without university, but when it comes to mind, when it comes to ethics of the
No.
mind,
Listen to me, brother.
you will gain something that that will navigate you through family matters.
No, listen to me.
How with the mechanic experience you will settle the family matters?
No,
What is fucking question?
You know that's
Tactile
good
knowledge.
question.
So you think? Repeat.
He's repeating the same question for 6 times, but every time he's adding something.
Yes,
And you
no.
want one answer.
Tamam bakmaydım.
Admit.
I admit it, yes, but it's coming to my mind. You know?
Brother, listen to me. I have been working in
Yes,
this
I know
direction.
that. I know that. Yes.
I'm almost mechanic for 2 or 3 years.
It was
But
bragging.
I found out.
Good of you. Yes.
Yeah. I found out that the brain of my teacher, the mechanic, the master, is much more intelligent than the people who work in the government, brother. You know, because we have some
No. He's talking about family matters.
No, he said about brain, about intelligence.
Finish your point, and I will.
Okay.
I will respond.
I found that,
After that, I will
for example, he
give it, and then
didn't
I will
study in colleges, university. He only graduated the school. That's all. But he has a much more good intelligence than the people.
Government. Yes, you are talking about the government officials.
Yes,
Okay.
who graduated the school and got the degree.
Your mentor is far good than the government officials. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, bro, listen to
Now listen to me.
It's about his direction. For example, for fixing cars,
He does his job better than the.
yes,
It's obvious. Yes.
because
Mechanic.
and I can say that don't say he's a mechanic or don't
Ordinary people. Ordinary person.
but the intelligence of my master is
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay.
Oral
It's
knowledge,
It's
general
knowledge.
General knowledge is
Intelligence.
better than those people who graduate this
Have you ever seen some people who
and
works
working
in
in
Hokimiyat?
governments, you know?
Have you ever seen someone who works from Hokimiyat?
Yeah.
The
Why?
or was something?
One question. Why I giving example associated with the government officials? Why?
Because you say
your officials.
Let us finish the last question. What was that? The first question. What was your question? No. I just want to ask you one point.
don't let him repeat.
One
Now
point
he
of-
adds something.
You want? You're gonna answer. What do you want? Look, in
I'm
family
not
matters,
asking- I'm not
in family matters, or in workplace? In family matters.
Or in general.
Yes, I repeated my question 6 times.
Yeah.
6 times.
It's
But-
different
but-
opinions.
That's
but-
7 times.
But in 4 times, I added the family matters. Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you talking about
Family matters. So you think the one who graduated from university is better at like solving family matters, family problems or something?
I'm not saying that.
But answer
What does
answer my
family
question,
matters
bro.
mean?
Bro,
What does family
listen to
matters
me.
mean?
How you think?
I want your opinion about this topic. Who thinks?
What things?
Some people think.
No.
Some people think.
Listen to me.
I said it's
How
not
you
true.
could no, bro.
I'm not giving any opinion. I said from their perspective. Yes.
How you could
Simply, you can't remember anything. You know?
How you could believe that the person who doesn't have a good general knowledge can solve them family problems?
I didn't give any opinion.
Amal, okay.
I just
Some
wanted
people
your
think like
opinion about
that.
it.
Our opinion on what people think. You're not what you think.
Yes, absolutely.
I said it like 3 times.
Me too.
That it is a stereotype. It's a biased idea. It's
Why
not
do you
true.
think it's stereotype?
Because it's a real stereotype.
Stereotype. Because university degree does not mean that person is more intelligent than someone who did not go to university.
Yeah.
Give me evidence and example, please.
He's masters. He's master.
My master, my uncle, my family.
Master Uwe.
Master
I don't know, uncle. I don't know your mentor.
He's Allah. Well, Ya Allah.
Forgive me.
I'm just showing. sorry.
No.
Was it your opinion?
Our phone is fucked up.
When you are given the question, bro.
There's a possibility that I miss my salah. My
Yeah,
prayer.
Let's end,
Please be-
end our podcast.
In conclusion,
In conclusion.
In conclusion,
we will start with you.
What was the question? So, is university necessary? Yes, university is necessary if you can go them, and that university is good. It's good enough to teach you practical skills that you can use during your career years, during years that you work for a company or for something.
Every university.
A good ones, good enough to teach you those things.
We will continue with you.
thank you. I'm going to say only one thing.
Okay.
Not all the person who studied in your university are brilliant, and not all the people who didn't study in university are dumb.
Yep.
Okay. My last point is that.
Wonderful. Perspective. Okay. And lastly, from my point of view, we had a
From point of view, not those people. Yeah.
From the beginning of my podcast, we said
Talking about other people.
from my point of
But now
view.
it's turned to his one. Yeah.
From my point of view, we had a good podcast today, and in this episode we discussed a variety of the topics and variety of the perspectives,
Yeah.
and we
Perspective
will have a good one in the next.
Thank you all.
What's your opinion?
What the heck?
Ik heb die dus gezet. Weet je hoe?
Vallahi. Tot o zaman.